Hey, what's going on everybody? GCTaz201 here, bringing you another Minecraft video. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back here in Roosevelt City, and I'm happy you all are here joining me to tour a new building. And as you see, we are in an area that I really haven't toured much lately, but I have flown around here in previous videos, so you do see there's a lot of new stuff. But today we are touring my new condo building, my new, I would say lofts, since it's a much nicer term, lofts. And it is a new kind of urban renewal type building, which is a newer like skyscraper built in a, I would say, decaying kind of area, but it's not really decaying. But I wanted to give it that old New York feel. So this is a design that's really just based off my own thoughts and mental images I thought of when I was just freehanding kind of in a way, but like, you know, with a remote controller. So this is what I came up with. And I just love how this turned out. To be honest, this has to be like one of my new favorite builds in this area of the city, and I'm so happy to be touring it for you all to see today. I'm still deciding on the name, so whatever the title is, that is the name. It's a very hard thinking of names sometimes, but as you see, it's built on top of a older existing building right here, which was actually pulled from a area really close to here, done by the Brookville City, the owner of Brookville City, Lucas. He was one of the people who created the bottom base, which I just brought over here and used it on my new building. Of course, there is private parking now as well, because you need parking in the city. Lately, I've been looking around here, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, you have all these buildings, but you have no parking. So that's something I've been really thinking about, and so I've been thinking about adding more parking in the city, which would mean behind the structures as well, in the scary alleyways. But so here's the front here. It's based off the old copper, you know, ionized copper tops that you see in the older buildings today from, you know, years of just, you know, weathering and all that. You can see that most, well, actually on a lot of New York skyscrapers, as well as the, oh, why can't I think of it? I can't think of the building right now, but yes, it is quite common. And here is the kitchen of the pizza, well, I would say it's like a pizza bar, kind of grill. Here on the first floor, I wanted to put like a retail kind of place here. So I was thinking, why not put a restaurant? Because everybody likes food. We like food. Food and, we'll say potions. Wink, wink. Anyways, so here's the parking. We'll come back in the parking. There is also the bathrooms. Of course, you need bathrooms. You got to go somewhere right now. Well, always got to have somewhere to go. And I'll show you how this connects to the main lobby. So let's go around to the lobby. And I'm walking very slow. I'm an old woman. And so here's the main entrance. This is where all the people who live in the building would go and enter. The building has about, I think it's like 15 units or something like that. I could be wrong. It's not that many, but, you know, Minecraft, they're scaling and all that stuff, so it only allows for so much space. But I had fun doing the interior for this place, especially this lobby right here, as you can tell. Now, for designing lobbies, you're probably wondering how I come up with like a design for like a square kind of lobby or whatever. I just really go online, I just search up modern lobbies or whatever, and I just pull ideas from here and there. And so my buildings are pretty much like a collaboration of all different kind of designs I see and amass. But I must say, this building from the outside has no bad view, and I just love how it turned out. And I hope you all enjoy what you see today. So the first few floors are quite small and basic stuff. As you see, there is a little deck right here. This would go to the mechanical area. I'm probably going to add that soon. I always can add more. Buildings are never finished to me, in a way. They can always be updated. So you have the mail room right here, because you need to get your mail somewhere. So there's the mail room. And I just like how that looks with the wall, because with my custom textures, I'm able to make things look much more realistic and modern. And also the building management. You need a management, so people who... Oh, I got to fix this. People who rent out the condos and kind of lease it. And you have the water right there, which I need water right now. And also the building manager's office. Quite cozy, if you ask me, with a fridge, with an unlimited amount of soda. And I guess we'll go to the next floor. Which was cool about this building is I made a mechanical floor as well, which I don't do often. There's a TV on every floor. Those TVs will just play advertisements of this building, I would say. There's a bathroom right here. To be honest, made this to take up room. It looks nice, though. And this building, this room right here, I had no idea what to do with it, so I just left it empty. But I did want to furnish it. It's always important to furnish. So let's move up another level. This building has about 11 floors, 11, 12. I'll check when we get to the top. You have the fire stairs. Okay, here's the mechanical room. Now, I don't do these often, but I just thought this looked really cool, so I added a mechanical room right here. You have your basic AC, you know, vents and so all that stuff, electronic stuff that nobody quite understands, but it looks good. Okay, now we are on the community floor. Now this is a great, nice floor here, and look at that view. You can see the stadium, Mango Stadium, and all the new buildings being built over there, which I'll be touring real soon. There are so many new buildings being built in the city that I cannot wait to show you all, and those will be in the next video. But I'm happy to be touring this building because I haven't really done a tour of one of my own builds in a while, so it feels good. But yes, so here is the community bar kitchen area. You can have vents up here. You can chill, invite friends over. Say you don't want to hang in your condo. You can come here and just relax and go to the outside garden area. Before we go over there, I just want to show that design, the wall I did right here. Sorry, I'm admiring that wall. That was a lot of work, that wall. And you have the little movie theater area in here. So let's go outside here, because why not? So of course we have a green roof right here with a phenomenal view. This gives me like such an urban feel, and of course as you see down there, the Rockefeller Center is not there anymore. It was moved again, and I'll talk about it in the future, what we're doing with the Rockefeller Center. But moving on from that, I just love the views from here and how like realistic it feels. You have like old and new, and a lot of these buildings you guys have never seen, so I'm kind of showing a little bit too much of the buildings, but whatever. So let's make it nighttime. Okay, yes, this puts you in the fields right here. This feels very urbanistic, and I just like how at night it disappears. And everything is lit up so nicely, especially that older building in front of us, made by my one friend, Bookish, yeah, I think Bookish Alarm. I think it was made by him. I still got to finish it though, since he's never returned. There's a lot of buildings around here that are still shells yet, and I'm slowly working on finishing them. So I'll do those in the next few months. A lot of progress is happening though in this area, and I would say this area is almost near completion, which is shocking to think. And it's crazy. Right across the way is the only area left that's grass, and I have plans for that. So you all will like what you see that is put there, I hope. And so let's go to our first floor, the first condo. Of course, you can see it's kind of based off the older style. It's a little bit older with new, modern in a way, with the floor as you see right here. Just a basic, like, you know, condominium or loft, as I said, just basic. Because I was thinking this part of the city would not be big living spaces, just, you know, small, manageable. But in New York City, this is considered huge, or any city that is of the pricey range, expensive. Yeah. And okay, so we're on floor 6. Let's go around. I actually like this one right here a lot. Something about it. I'm pretty sure it's a view. I just love these views. This building has really great views. And I wanted to do a building that was more than just like glass facade, but had its own kind of flair to it, own detail. It was a mix between like the Art Deco age of architecture and modernism. And so that's what makes it kind of unique, I believe, from the other ones in my city. Okay, let's move on to the next floor. Now, a few of them repeat, the same floor plans repeat, so I'm going to skip those and move on. Let's go back right here, yes. So this is where it changes. On floor 8, it changes. As you see, it's already a little bit smaller. Kitchen's tucked away right here. Now you get to see the view of the water, the future ocean will be right there. And the bedroom right here. I really like how those colors coordinate with the bed, for some reason. And all the bathrooms are pretty much the same. I can't help it, I love my marble. In real life, too, I just love marble. I put it in a lot of projects. Expensive, but beautiful. And here's a nice view right here. Look at the bathroom. I would say each loft has its own look to it. Overall, it has the same kind of, you know, aspects as the other ones. It's a basic kind of, you know, interior, because I wasn't supposed to be like, I wasn't trying to make something that's like through the roof, expensive, extravagant kind of looking. But it's basic, but it's still nice, I would say. Yeah. Now this apartment loft, sorry, I keep bouncing back between both, has its own deck outside, so they are paying a little bit more money to live in this one, I will say. And you have the kitchen right here, and yeah, just a basic kind of studio apartment kind of kitchen, I would say. Corner bedroom, and that is a great view at night, let me tell you. And the bathroom. I was very lucky to be able to fit in all the bathrooms in. The floor plans were quite easy to make. The bathrooms always stink though, because I didn't mean to make a a joke there. They stink, of course, but they it stunk making them because sometimes I would just forget about them and I would have to find a place to put them, and it would eat away at the living, like the rest, not the restroom, but the living area, which it would be the living room. Yeah. So here we are, the top floor. You know, kind of the top floor. This is the main, you know, the big apartment, the big loft, the presidential one, you could say. This is the big bedroom right here. Nice marble detailing, and the bathroom right across the way right here. Now, of course, because it's, you know, bigger, it's a bigger floor plan, there are 2 bedrooms. I'll close that door. And I just love how this turned out right here. Doesn't this just look amazing? I wasn't even trying with this, to be honest. It just turned out looking this good, and sorry if I'm tooting my own horn, but I just love how it turned out. And I did not put the paintings on the fridge. Oh, darn it. I thought I did all the paintings. That makes me really irritated. I guess I'll just do it in the video if I could find it. You know, all these years later, I still can't find anything in the inventory because they're always moving stuff and adding stuff. So I just do it as pick block, whatever I'm looking for. And I may have went, oh, wait. Did I go by it? Whatever, I'm blind. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick block it out of the bedroom over here. My big TV right there. To be honest, I wouldn't even use a TV much if I had an apartment. Maybe for scary movies or Back to the Future or something like that. Yeah, so there's the fridge. And there is more to the apartment yet. I just love how that looks. I don't know. Very modern looking. Mixed with elegance. So here's the guest room. And I must say the guest room has a pretty good view. So, yeah, I would sleep there. And here is the outdoor area that the presidential suite has, presidential loft. And that view is great, especially when all that water's all filled in. It's going to be a really beautiful view. And even in shaders, I'm looking forward to seeing the city more in shaders in the future. We got to get the city done now. It's as I said in a few videos, it's getting there, you can tell. And soon we'll be painting in the mountains and everything, but we got to finish some of these buildings first and add some key buildings like the hospital and police station and prison, all that stuff. So that will be coming in the future. People ask me, are you going to be making an airport? That is a 50-50, don't know yet. I would really like an airport, but who knows. A dockyard would be cool, where the docks are. And I just like how this turned out. All this exterior was just like, you know, winged. I kind of winged it. And it just turned out really nice, if I may say so. So the roof lounge, I wanted to have a roof lounge because there's not really enough roof lounges in the city, in my city, Roosevelt City. And so I added one right here. It's pretty much for anybody who wants to use it. It's not necessarily like a restaurant, but I guess it could be a restaurant too. There's a kitchen for it, so it's really up to you guys if you think it's a restaurant or a roof lounge. It just has a nice view around it. Especially the top level. I made it like kind of like a stepping platform right here, as you see. Just to kind of change it up and not make it boring. But up here you have nice, what is this called? A terrace? I don't even know. I should know, but I don't know. But yes, this is the roof lounge, and you can see all the buildings around it. It has a great view. And some new buildings that I had to tour yet. And we will be touring those in the near future. I am now free to build the next few months, actually, next few years, I would say. And there's the elevator that goes to the pool, outdoor area, and the parking garage. I didn't mention that, so I want to make sure I mention that. But that is the building. Making sure I showed everything. I just love how it turned out, and I hope you all like it as well. But that is all for today. I will see you all in the next video. Be sure to subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed. Check out the Discord. It's been doing quite well. I'm always active in there if you want to talk. And also, join the Xbox Club and all the links that can be found in the bottom below and in the Instagram as well. I'll see you all in the next video. It's been CheesyTaz201. Adios.